Yep, that's popping. What's going on, everybody? One second, just turn the AC on so you can hear me a little better. What's going on, everybody? Now, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michael. I like to do spiritual reading. I like to heal. Most importantly, I like to take negative things and turn into, I don't want to say turn into positivity, but more so reflect on negative things and reflect and acknowledge certain things that we might overlook, such as friends, families, because of the title that they hold. We believe that they have our best interests, right? I like to take inspiration from others. A lot of people that I come across, whether it be in personal life or on social media, and I pretty much just like to enhance myself. And what I do is I like to look at it as an opportunity for me to enhance some of my youth or some of my older people that don't even really understand the difference. Like I'm good. I have experiences with my family members that I'm personally going through where I have to kind of distance myself, you know what I mean? Or just focus on myself more. Not really distant, but focus on yourself, because you have to realize that you have yourself at the end, especially if you live with, say you live with you and your spouse or whatever. Like for me, I live with me and my wife, so it's like, when it's your household, some people, they've always showed you in the past and they're not really there for you and you fall short. So it's important to recognize that and to keep that in your mindset. So I just want to give you guys a little introduction of myself. Probably going to start with that, just in case you guys don't understand that when it comes down to spirituality, we have to, it's really just a key, you know what I mean? It's a key to be able to unlock certain needs that the average mind don't really see. You're basically able to take information that is hidden, you know what I mean? The only way you can unlock it is if you pay attention to signs. Like I said, certain family members that hold a certain title, mom, dad, or whatever, that they teach us to accept behavior because of this person, the title that they hold, which is not true. You know what I mean? A lot of times we have to kind of give up our situation. Like I remember my situation, I had to give up where I was at for the decency of respect. You gotta have self-respect for yourself, what you're willing and what you're not willing to tolerate. No, I'm not saying that I'm perfect and things like that. But there are situations where, a family member should act like a family member. They don't, you know what I mean? And I'm just keeping it real. And that's the thing about this channel. That's why you see, you notice, I changed around my stuff. I think this spot is it. I think I'm very comfortable. I invest into, what I'm about doing. So, we're doing it big. But that's pretty much what I want to definitely. See, the devil don't want to speak, don't want to speak sometimes. Like, when you start getting little things, when you're speaking the truth, you start to, I ain't got no difficulty speaking, but when you start speaking the truth, you're very passionate what you're talking about, the devil tries to intervene with the internet, with all of that. Like, that's all a part of the dark world. So that they don't want to enlighten you guys, you know what I mean? But we're going to enlighten you guys. That's pretty much what this channel is about. But first, we're going to start with, we're going to do a manifestation reading. We're going to pray for you guys. And then ask for you guys to come back on a different video and check out some more readings. But this reading is going to be a manifestation. We're going to start off with something clean. You know what I'm saying? Can't believe that, man. Well, I can believe it. That's what they be trying to do. They definitely be trying to stop me from speaking the truth. But like I said, it'll be crazy if because I'm got the opportunity to get on YouTube and speak my mind and use the platform to be able to acknowledge certain needs. Any topic that I say that resonates with you guys, I encourage you guys to take heed to it and acknowledge it, because it's not happening for no reason. You know what I mean? But I definitely speak on that, and I definitely feel like I'm got this YouTube channel for a reason. I'm capable of doing it for a reason. You know what I mean? I'm able to do this full time for a reason. So it's like, why not take advantage of it? You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's see. Remember, this is a general reading, but you can apply it. Like, this specifically is just wisdom. It's really just motivational words or even phrases that comes out to kind of give you guys a reminder, if you don't know already, what's going on, right? First one, we have detoxify. Now, like I said, a lot of times when we think of detoxifying, you go to any healthcare, they'll tell you detox your body. But we want to detox our soul and our spirit, right? Because before we even get to, that's the meat and potato, the soul and the spirit. Because you notice people react with certain things that they do in life, depending on how they are inside. You know what I'm saying? So when you detoxify, they want you guys to make sure that you separate yourselves from people, at least spending majority of time away from people. Like, don't be up in people's business and people's personal space if you know those people ain't good for you. If you know they've done you wrong in the past, somebody done it once, they can do it again. Somebody that really truly cares for you or whatever, they'll try to make it right. But if it's a pattern, if it seems like that this part they're this way, and then it's like a what they call it, like bipolar effect, you want to move away from them people. You know what I mean? Because there's no point in you constantly getting hurt, because then you're not going nowhere. It's like you're building a building and then you turn it back down. You're not it's not spending enough long enough time for you to be able to enjoy yourself. You know what I mean? So detoxify yourself from people in your energy that possibly don't have really the best interest for you. You know what I mean? You actually have to see the bigger picture. Like I said to you guys, spirituality is more so looking something within. You know what I mean? When it comes on to see the big picture, you gotta realize that a lot of times they don't teach us to really know what's really going on. You know what I mean? We get blinded by the fact that somebody's a specific name or whatever, right? Or a specific title, and we have to see within ourselves. Like the bigger picture in life is to be happy, right? And if things that people are doing to us ain't making us happy, then we need to seek that, and we need to understand that, and we need to know, okay, what can we do from here? So that's what I want y'all to understand. Spirit wants you guys to see the big picture. Spirit wants you guys to sit back. I remember telling my little cousin this. I said, sit back, just be in a room and just think about your life. Right? I want you guys to think about all the things that might have happened in your life and different family members and all that. Just really understand, like, yo, you feel me? Is it right? Like, you feel me? So I want y'all to just seek out, like, that's the main focus. We're trying to see the big picture of everything God is doing. So reveal what needs to be seen as your next start that came home. Once you understand what's going on, that's when you're going to say, okay, I understand the role I play. I understand my position. Like me, I understand certain people that I could what's up, da da da, but I understand our positions. Our position ain't like I used to be, so I keep it moving. I'm gonna tell you guys to be like, like say you bypass right there. You can do the easier, hey, what's up? Keep it pushing. If you're not the type of person where you feel like you want to hold a grudge, where you feel like you gotta walk past this person, whatever, and just you're basically holding a grudge because now you made this person the enemy, and now they're pretty much living rent free in your head. Now I have my own opinion on that topic. That's why I say I don't try to withhold that in me. So I don't want nobody living rent free in my head. But at the same time, you gotta know a position to play. You gotta know, okay, this person was once this person. Yeah, like now they're an acquaintance. Now it means you just speak to them and keep it moving. That's one of the best ways to keep your peace. You feel me? Now if they want to get rowdy, then you do what you gotta do. But you know, it is what it is with that part. On your behalf, you know that you just kept the peace, and you know that this person ain't no longer affiliate of you, like directly. You know what I mean? But reveal what needs to be seen to yourself. If you know that this person is this person, and if you catch my drift, then it's for you. If you don't, I don't want to explain. So what's explained don't need to be, what's understood don't need to be explained. So if you understand what I'm saying, then you guys catch me. You feel me? I'm not really trying to get on there and be somebody else or whatever. Like, I'm really trying to just express myself because that's what I know how to, and that's just how I tell it to. If you know what I'm saying, you gotta read between the lines. Trust me. But that's all that means. You gotta be able to say, okay, this person is not. They're not that no more. You feel me? When I say they're not that, they're not your close friend. Y'all had a fake friend before. They're not your close friend. Okay, cool. So now I know, okay, this person is not my close friend anymore. Alright, cool. Let me move on. That should be acquaintance. There's no point of sticking around to it. You have to reveal to yourself what you're not being seen all the time, because you've been saying to yourself, this is my people, this is my cousin, this is my uncle, my auntie, my brother, my sister, my mom. They would never do that to me because they're blood. Let me tell you, nah, that ain't the case. Believe in your good luck. Hey, man, let me tell you. I get passionate when I say things like that because time tells it all. And you'll never know what could possibly happen unless you believe that it can happen. So whatever dream that you desire, whatever it is, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna say that I'm not trying to be a motivation speaker. I'd rather be a motivation speaker for you. you guys. Like, I'd rather you guys be motivated from my words and just take it in. Like, yeah, definitely. I mean that in the most motivational way. You gotta believe in yourself first and foremost, because most people ain't gonna believe in your journey unless it's your spouse or somebody close to you. The people that ain't really close to you, they're gonna always disregard it, they're always gonna dish you, that until it finally happens, then they'll be the person. Like I said, you gotta reveal that type of energy. And it'll be the same people that say congratulations. Listen, believe in yourself first and foremost, believe that anything is possible. Anything is possible. Believe that. Like, I'm gonna tell you guys straight up, I would never go 2 years. I'll be where I'm at today doing this and being able to just help people like feel me. But you guys just never know. Look at so many successful stories to tell you. Like, I just saw a video on it was like the YouTuber Mr. Beast. I saw his video of him like giving away an island for the 100 million subscribers, which is pretty cool to me because I saw this girl. She had it was like this red line they have to cross over, right? And the girl went and put her foot like right before. It's like there's a green light, red light, right? And she just about made it. So then she ended up making it across the line, right? Safely. But the first trial and error, she almost got out of the game, right? She said she's gonna keep going, right? She kept going, she got that. They also had the scene where it was the last 5 contestants, I believe, and they was asked to either take the challenge on, take the challenge or burn 50 or take care of $50,000. All of them, you know what I'm saying, disregarded the money and burnt it in the fire. It was a chat. And then the girl, the same girl that almost, got out whatever, she said, like, yeah, I'm gonna keep doing whatever. And she ended up winning the fucking island. She ended up actually going ahead and fuck about winning finding the box. They hit this like play button that they had, like a trophy or something that YouTube gives you for 100 million subscribers. They hit the play button and fucking she ended up finding that motherfucker. And it just shows you, don't give up on yourself. Believe in yourself, believe everything's possible. It's cringy as a corny as a song, y'all can take it how y'all take it, but it's true. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be the 18 billion person to say it, but it's true. Next we have step up and lead, right? So this can call for, if you guys are at any position in your life, like you could be at a job, you could be wherever you're at. We gotta learn to take control of our lives. We gotta learn that people, especially as an adult, people's not gonna be there to babysat you. People's not gonna be there to hold your hand. And let me tell you something. Unfortunately, people do that to people. The reason why I say unfortunately is because there's people as adults and people don't get it. Like, you ever see somebody that's always getting everything they want? When times come when they don't get everything they want, they throw a fit. They don't know how to deal with it. You know what I mean? So be grateful that you didn't get everything you wanted. Be grateful that you didn't get to go to the school you wanted to go. Have enough money to do these things. Because you find different avenues. You know what I'm saying? You got that survival skill, and you didn't even realize it in your life. But you didn't survive. Step up and lead is just take the leadership of your life. Take control of it. Like, you can do everything you plan to. Like, as long as you want to get fit, what you do? You get up in the morning, you go running or whatever, right? About complaining. If you want to blow up on YouTube, or not even blow up, but just fucking be sustainable, because videos, decent ones, things that's going to be attractive, or at least something that's likable or something that's consistent. You know what I mean? Something you can able to do for a long time. I saw this video on like I'm showing an example of something that you can do for a long time. Not saying you can do it, but it's kind of inappropriate because it's like it affects somebody else's well-being. It was this person online, or it was this news channel. They reported this like girl that was sitting on her, mind her business on the train or whatever. I don't know the full context, but the video was leaked out of her, like somebody claimed she had monkeypox. Some of y'all probably seen it, and it just was like somebody's trying to get content. So that's when I say bad content. Because somebody's trying to get content of another person. Didn't get, the right, didn't speak to them about it enough, and they just, like, sometimes people just make videos of anything. So that's why I say, like, not all content is good content, and you're looking for the long-term effect of things. And typically, the long-term effect will bring you way more gratitude. I mean, not gratitude. way more feelings and vibes than the first initiation of 5 minutes or 10 minutes of fame, right? So yeah, step up immediately, take control of your life. Also, if you have a job, one of the good advice I can give to you guys, don't necessarily have to wait for the manager or the boss or whatever to walk in and for you to do something. Just do it. Like, I mean, take control of your situation, whatever it may be, right? Sometimes, let me tell you, right? Sometimes you're gonna have to lose a little bit to gain a lot. Sometimes, like in situation with your people, you gotta move out your house. You just gotta do that. Like they ain't respecting you. It is what it is. Like if you go with this and shit, move out your house. Like fuck, move out your house and then go into better things. But we'll speak more on that as it is. I don't really have a plan for what I talk about. I just have an idea of the topics similar and the things that I've been inspired by from many different sources. And it can just come to my head as collective. And there's a collectiveness in me, I share it on social media, on my page. Yeah, go deeper. You can, this can come off simple or can come off complex, right? So, the reason why I say that is because it's like 50-50. Like, first I want you guys, of course, to go within yourself and see what you love and passionate about, but I also want at the same time you remember that. Take it simple, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of things that last long is because it's natural, it's not too much strain to your body, things like that. Like, you want longevity, right? If that's what you want. You want longevity success and longevity gratification in things that you do. First find out what is it that you actually passionate in. And this is what you do. Ask yourself, I wasn't getting paid, but I still do it every day. Like, I knew that this was for me, but I realized that I would go out to people, or people would bring me problems, and I'll just, it depends if they want to hear what I have to say. If they're the type of person that don't really, then I just that's why I said I'm kind of distancing myself from people that, because I wasn't in a position to be able to, share, my situation with people because I knew they'd occur, right? And I assured them they showed me that they'd occur. So I started developing a way of problem solving instead of just complaining about situations, right? So then I will always have people come up to me and say the problem and I can go problem solve. It depends if they take it or not. So I knew I was doing it for free anyway, regardless. I wasn't getting, and when I say money, I'm talking about money's like they say that money's like gold and diamonds, whatever, right? Let's say that, right? Let's say, because you technically trade money for gold and diamonds when you go to the store. So let's say money's a part of that culture, right? If you get rewarded for something, would you do it if you didn't get rewarded? And that's how you know you really are passionate about it. And that's just going to be. On the other hand of that, when you talk about continuously doing it for a long time, I will add in there, make sure that it's very natural, simple, something. I'm not saying it's got to be easy, but it's something that, or even this, does the result that you're going to gain from it, does it match up with the good? Like okay, for example, let's say you're working this job and it's not easy to work at night. Say you're a security guard, it's not easy to work at nighttime. You're telling me, Mike, it's not easy. And I understand that. What I can say is the job that you're doing or the careers you're going into, what are you trying to gain out of it? Really ask yourself, like, hey, if I'm doing this, am I gaining money, or do I need to do this for money? I understand I'm trying to buy a house and stuff, but is there something else I can do that's going to help me have more time and freedom for myself, and help me, be able to do it a long time without having that stress level built up? You know what I mean? If y'all get what I'm saying, y'all get what I'm saying. But most times when you have somebody that retired, like whatever they do, it doesn't have to be a job. They could be an entrepreneur. They could retire 5-10 years after working. I don't know how long retirement really is. I don't know how long somebody really has to work for them. It's unspeakable. We don't really know, right? But what I can say is people that retire from whatever they did that was passionate about, a lot more happier than people that spent all their time doing something and they wasn't really into, just to have things, the materials, but within themselves are still not fully happy. You know what I mean? So I think that's kind of a situation that needs to be addressed. Alright, next we have a Shawnee. And this is coming from the sunflowers. And this is like, all of these things is gonna happen, and you're gonna see yourself deliver. I promise you, if you take in a lot of information that we see every day on social media, and person in real life, if you dissect it to put all the right, right thinking process, and you apply that physically into your life, like certain things, like it's just like a rule of thumb. You know that, all right, I see what happens when somebody drinks and drives. I'm not gonna drink and drive. Just that, like, I know that sounds simple, but just damn simple rules that you apply to yourself in your daily life prevent you from being in a lot of situations. But it also puts you in a lot of positions, right? A lot of different opportunities come your way just by you even thinking it's possible to, and then you even, or it's like having a deal, right? Imagine if you're like a boss, I'm talking like a boss of like a football team or an NBA team or something right now, like an NFL or whatever, right? You're a boss of some big organization, and an opportunity comes for you to do it. And you gotta make that choice. Are you gonna take on that opportunity, or you're gonna let it slide? If you're not upkeeping on the opportunity, if you're not constantly calling the person, whatever, that opportunity will go right out the door as easy as it came in. So that's what I'm just trying to show you guys, to make sure that you're keeping on top of that stuff, right? See what else about for you. Take inspired action. I'm gonna end it with that one. I like that one. Take inspired action. As y'all can see, I'm giving y'all inspiration, hopefully. If it is inspiration, it's definitely time to take action to it. Take action to everything that I was said. Take action from whatever you see on social media. Don't let nothing go to waste. I know it's times where we'll say, well, I was watching all these videos online and I felt like I wasted 20, 30 minutes. But this is what you do. You already felt like you wasted it, so this is what you do. Go back in your memory log and you say, what have I learned from these videos? And you just think about it. When you watch videos, shorts, or whatever you do in life, always look between the lines. Always try to figure out that, oh man, always find something within everything. Humor, positivity, results, negativity came to light. Oh man, okay, this person is acting funny. You know what I mean? Certain situations are going to happen in your life that even though the person might have not fully intended for you to take it that way, in a sense, that's what the higher power is showing you about that individual. Like somebody, you know how people say, well, I just say what I feel and it comes out how it comes out. But let me tell you, right? People will say that, but then they forget that you still have to think about what you say before you say it. You know what I'm saying? Because if you say something to me, right? If you don't think about what you say before you say it to me, that tells me you don't care about my feelings or my emotions or how I might take something. So when people don't look at that stuff and they just think of themselves, that's a selfish character. So I wanted to show y'all that as an example. So when you guys know how to go through life, you start looking at everything differently. You start looking at everything like a challenge, like a way to receive information, something to give information. But that's what concludes the reading for you guys. Like I said, to sum it all up, I'm just pretty much a guy on YouTube that just shares some information. You can definitely and will definitely see me for a long time. If God be good, God spreads my life long enough to move this world, then you will definitely see me for a long time to come. But I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in, and like, share, comment, subscribe if you feel what you need to. If you feel like it's something you're into, come back and see some more videos. Appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video.